Okay, so everyone, I don't normally do this, okay? I'm not normally a person who goes live just out of the blue for random news stuff, but today is probably one of the more weirder days in all of wrestling. And I'm sorry if I'm looking kind of in weird places right here because my camera's off to the side and all that. But guys, we got to we just got to talk about this. I've been on Twitter all day trying to understand what is going on here in this world of wrestling right now, and I don't have answers. I don't have answers as to why WWE is releasing all these talent. I know lots of people are they're fully believing that it is because of the current climate. It is because of obviously the coronavirus going around, but the fact of the matter is, folks, is that Vince McMahon's wife, Linda McMahon, dropped $18.5 million on the state of Florida to deem them an essential service, and the day after they are firing people left, right, and center. Folks, there is so many people that have been released from WWE. Again, I apologize if my eyes are looking off in a weird direction, because if I want to bring my camera dead center, you can't see the articles that I'm going to be posting. But let's just start. Let's start right here off the start. Kurt Angle, Drake Maverick, Kurt Hawkins, Karl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Heath Slater, Eric Young, EC3, Aiden English, and Leo Rush officially have been released from their WWE contracts. Officially. That is the only official people on the website. Let's give this another refresh job and just see if any more people. It looks like it's still the same right now. But if we go over here to Twitter, okay? So that's a lot of names, but there is more names out there already on Twitter that I don't even know how else to put it. Let's just start. Do I start over here? Do I start with potentially Drake Maverick? You know what? Let's start with Drake Maverick. This broke my heart. This broke my heart, folks. This literally broke my heart today.
Has told me that as of today, I have been released from my WWE contract.
If you can't hear this, I apologize.
The current climate, with what's going on in the world, and I'm like everybody else, where I probably didn't take this as seriously as it is at the beginning, but it's affecting people's lives, it's affecting people's jobs, it's affecting the way people make a living. I'm very fortunate that WWE is still allowing me to compete in the NXT Interim Cruiserweight title tournament. But it's very likely that those will be the last matches I ever have.
It's so sad.
There's a lot of people I'm not going to get a chance to say goodbye to that I really loved, that I really cared about. That made me a better person. And again, I'm very fortunate that I still get that. Other people won't get that. But if these are the last three matches I have, I just want everybody watching at home to know that you'll have my all. You'll have everything. It's not about a title anymore. It's about my life. It's about feeding my family, paying my bills. So if I don't make an impression, if I don't win, that's it for me. So I just want everybody to know that you're all going to get everything I have.
So that is probably one of the toughest things that we're going to see, and we're going to obviously hear some more stories coming out from their experiences. If you guys have any more news, please at me on Twitter. We're going to be covering this stuff for the next little bit. Just before we continue to talk more about all the releases, I know people are expecting the Con Man Universe to happen here today. We will try to still get the Con Man universe out to you shortly after we are done talking about all this news going on. But this is more important. These are livelihoods right here. This is more important than our silly little Con Man universe. So my thoughts, first of all, I want to say my thoughts go out to every single superstar, every single employee from WWE, every single one of their family members, because this is a tough time to begin with, and I can't imagine losing your job. We're going to have to keep scrolling here, though. This is just the stuff that was talked about earlier today. Obviously, there's some breaking news as well. We're going to talk mostly about everything. But Sarah Logan, also among the many names that were released today. It's ridiculous. And again, this all comes on the heels of Vince McMahon's wife, Linda McMahon, making an $18.5 million donation to Trump's campaign, I'm pretty sure. If that's not correct, please correct me. I don't want to mislead. But at least for sure, she donated $18.5 million to the state of Florida. And shortly after Florida deemed WWE an essential service, it doesn't take a big leap to sit here and say the reason that Vince McMahon is having to make these budget cuts is because Linda McMahon spent $18.5 million, and now Vince has to make some cuts on his roster. This comes also just days after the XFL shut down until, I believe, 2021, 2022, something like that. They're done laying off their employees. Vince McMahon is trying to save money, and I understand right now these are the current climates. I understand businesses are taking a hit as well. But oh my God, could you have not been any more corrupt than that? Having $18.5 million, choosing to spend it on the state of Florida to allow them to keep you open, and in exchange, you get rid of some of your superstars. You fire superstars? What is that? No, I feel so gross being a WWE fan right now. It's not right. I see you guys drop some donos, so let's just quickly see if there was any quick questions. I'm not really here to get to donos for the most part. I do appreciate the support. What are your thoughts on Jerry Lawler receiving hate? We're not going to get talking about that. We'll talk about all different stuff here later on tonight. Thanks for your support, though, guys. I do appreciate it. But let's get back here to some of the news that is going on. Also released here today, folks. Also released was... I'm trying to remember some new names that were in there. Yeah, Heath Slater was on the list. Luke Gallows, Eric Young, Karl Anderson, Lio Rush, Drake Maverick, Curt Hawkins. We talked all about them. But let's get to the latest breaking news here on Twitter, because everyone is... There's a lot of people losing their jobs. So from Fight TV right here, they started off by saying, what are your thoughts on WWE cutting Drake Maverick, EC3, Luke Gallows, Karl Anderson, Curt Hawkins, Eric Young, and Lio Rush? Then we got the unfortunate news right here shortly after, saying that Kurt Angle had been released, Shane Helms had been released, Dave Finlay, Lance Storm, Mike Rotunda, and Aiden English. Now, I don't know necessarily everything about those releases. I have heard a lot of things out there in the Twitter feeds that producers are going to be furloughed. So that means they will be brought back after this pandemic is over. So they are just temporarily laid off. Not sure if these names fall in the category there, but definitely some backstage producers, some managers, things like that are going to be furloughed. But the talent themselves are being released, unfortunately. Billy Kidman and Pat Buck were gone too, but then the growing list continues, and here is some unfortunate news here, folks, because look, Rowan, Sarah Logan, Mike Chioda, a referee for WWE, Primo, Epico, Sean Daivari, Scott Armstrong, Sarah Stock. More releases. One that surprises the hell out of me is Rowan. Rowan is a big surprise. I know WWE doesn't have a ton to do with him right here, but that guy, He was in a feud with Roman Reigns, partnered with Daniel Bryan, big old dude. He had a spider. You know, like the guy was, at least he was making his stuff that wasn't very good on television turn into relatively entertaining stuff. Consistently, he was one of the more consistent performers, I guess you could say. He had a spot in the WWE, and he is going to be fine wherever he goes. But the question is, with this pandemic going on right here, right now, there is absolutely there's nowhere to go. Wrestlers wrestle. That's what they do for a living. And I understand every single year WWE does these like spring cleanings, if you will. They just do these releases after WrestleMania. But you gotta think this is all poorly timed. You have to think that this is just not well thought out. Seems very impulsive. This comes a day after Trump called Vince McMahon the great Vince McMahon, and that Vince McMahon is going to help restart the economy in the United States. This is Vince McMahon restarting the economy by firing a bunch of people. A bunch of people that do not deserve to be fired in the first place. A lot of people who are incredibly, incredibly talented that just lost their jobs. People who have been around forever. People like Mike Chioda, senior referee in WWE. Yes, if you guys know that name, that's where it comes from. He is the senior ref. Gone. Gonzo. Bye-bye. Tom Brady hater sending us this. Now, this is what I want to make sure. If you guys are sending stuff over on Twitter, please make sure that you do include some sort of link, right? It just some sort of link to your stuff if it's another tweet from a reputable source or something like that, just so I don't misreport information. But Tom Brady here is saying that Kalisto, Jinder Mahal, Liv Morgan, the Iconics, Kairi Sane, and Ruby Riott are officially gone. I do not believe that even in the slightest. So let's just let's keep going here. And let's see what else is on the Twitter feed. If you guys have any tweets that I should be bringing up at the moment, let's hold off here. Let's see, okay? Before that one keeps going, we'll see. WWE has confirmed the release of, this is 3 minutes ago. So, folks, 3 minutes ago from Gary Cassidy, a relatively reputable source, Kurt Angle, Luke Gallows, Karl Anderson, Heath Slater, Curt Hawkins, Rowan, Sarah Logan, Lio Rush, Drake Maverick, EC3, Eric Young, Aiden English, Primo, Epico, Mike Chioda, and the Canalises, Mike Canales and Maria Canales. After Mike Canales just ended right back up in WWE. My God, folks. Like, what is happening? Like, really, what is happening at the moment? But there's also the WWE superstars around the internet are at least keeping up to date with it and at least making their feelings known. Bray Wyatt tweeted out just a few minutes ago, yuck. Bray Wyatt obviously not a fan of everything going on here. Rap in Combat, he says, throw an X up for Mike Chioda, man. You know what, everybody? Let's do that as well. Mike Chioda's been around for a long time. Let's drop an X in the chat for Mike Chioda here because he, yeah, that is very sad for Mike Chioda and his family. We're just still keeping up to date here, folks. Let's quickly check our Twitter stuff right here. Let's see if there was any more WWE releases going on right now. Yeah, just Shane Helms. Yeah, Shane Helms was released there as well, folks. Shane Helms released. EC3. I think we pretty much have covered the names so far. Yeah, okay, Fabe over here on Twitter basically saying, to my knowledge, this is the largest amount of releases in WWE history. Such a sad day. And honestly, man, I think I agree with that. I don't think there is a bigger day of releases, to be quite honest. Lance Storm tweeting out here says, my best to all who, like me, lost their jobs today. To those still on the job, hold down the fort for us. It was my pleasure to work with you for all these past 4 months. I hope we get a chance to work together again. Stay strong, stay safe. Lance Storm, man, another one gone. Bruce R. over here tweeting at me saying, not true about Liv Morgan Ruby. They have not been released. Okay, yeah, I did not think it was true. Please make sure if you guys are tweeting at me at Conman167 with some information on all of the releases going on right now, that you do potentially include a link or a quote tweet to what it is you are referring me to. Rowan just posted this. Okay, so Rowan posted this. The Alex Kendrick Show co-host Kyle Anderson going live on Twitch and Facebook Friday. Eric Rowan, WWE Superstar. So it looks like Rowan's going to have something over on Twitch. Not entirely sure what that is. We'll see about Kairi Sane. Yeah, unfortunately, with WWE taking the tag team titles off of Kairi Sane and Asuka, and all the rumors about Kairi Sane not being overly happy here in the WWE, she could be going back somewhere else. I put it this way, I would not be surprised to find out that WWE releases. You know, I really wouldn't be surprised to find out if WWE releases Kairi Sane. I think that would be sad. I hope that doesn't end up happening. I hope for her sake. I don't want to see anybody lose their job, but I have a bad feeling that somebody here in WWE is looking at Kairi Sane as an expendable talent, and that's someone being Vince McMahon. Right here, folks, I want to take a moment here to read what Lio Rush has sent out, because he made his statement after WWE released Lio Rush. So Rush had this to say, a two-part post on Twitter and Instagram. I want to take this moment to reflect on everything that I've been through since being employed by the WWE. The journey, the major downfalls, the uphill battles, the triumph, the recovery. I've been through so much during my time. I've learned, I've grown, I've adapted, I've overcome. Thrown to the wolves, emerging leader of a pack of individuals who look up to me and admire me as a friend, mentor, role model, and father. I wouldn't have changed anything in my 3 years here. It has made me the man I am today. I've gotten the opportunity to live out my childhood dream, and not only live it, but conquer it. I've gotten to be a part of some of the most historic moments in the history of this industry. I'm proud of my work. I'm proud to have been alongside some of the greatest to ever do this. I'm honored to have learned from living legends and future Hall of Famers. If there is one thing I've taken away from this experience personally, it's to never sell yourself short, and always believe in yourself and your abilities and your dream. There have been times when I've wanted to give up on my dream and quit, and quite frankly on life. But I knew that there was a greater purpose. I knew there was a much greener path ahead, and maybe this is that path for me. I want to thank the staff and my coworkers who have been nothing but generous to me. I want to thank WWE for giving me the opportunity to make my name a household name in an industry I've loved since I was 5 years old. I want to thank my fans who have stuck by me and supported me through all the ups and downs, and I also would like to thank the ones who have constantly put me down because it lit a fire beneath me that I needed in order to excel in this life beyond my wildest dreams. This isn't the end, nor the last you'll be hearing of the name Lio Rush. Thank you. So that's Lio Rush, folks. You got to feel for the man, because one thing for damn sure, Lio Rush was a talented performer, and he's going to land on his feet anywhere he goes. Quickly checking the actual WWE website now, the official one. Maybe if we go to their main page, I wonder if WWE will even announce this. Yeah, there they are, right on their news. So WWE, holy crap. Okay, yeah, so this is the official page now. It has been updated, everyone. Kurt Angle, Drake Maverick. Whoa, Zack Ryder's gone. Oh my, oh no. Okay, so it's official. Zack Ryder is gone, folks. Curt Hawkins is gone. Luke Gallows is gone. Heath Slater is gone. Eric Young is gone. Rowan is gone. Sarah Logan is gone. Mike Chioda, Mike Canales, Maria Canales, EC3, Aiden English, Lio Rush, Primo, and Epico. Zack Ryder released. So let's head back to Twitter. Holy crap, man. It's all literally Zack Ryder now gone. No way. That's wow. Okay, everyone. For Zack Ryder, I guess now that's a shocking one. Zack Ryder's been a company boy for a long time. Always willing to do the job. Never speaking out backstage. That's a weird one. Him and Heath Slater. Honestly, him and Heath Slater are two of the biggest shockers for me. Having talents that are willing to do absolutely anything for the company, not even caring about their win-loss record, just happy to be there and willing to put on a good show for everyone. Seeing those two stars get released is crazy. So let's give a woo to Zack Ryder, because that guy, there's a lot of great memories with Zack Ryder. His U.S. title reign, his match, his lead up against Kane when Kane pushed him off the stage with his wheelchair and neck brace on, the kiss from John Cena to Eve Torres right in front of Zack, his broken heart. He has provided a lot of memorable moments for us, folks. So Zack Ryder, you will be missed. You will land on your feet and you will be okay. My God, everyone, this is insane. This is not right. This is not right. This just simply is not right. The ever reliable WrestleVotes. Let's go take a little look what he is saying right here. So WrestleVotes says, all I can say is wow at this point. The number of people, staff, and talent let go will be in the hundreds when it's all said and done. Well into the hundreds. A dark day in WWE history. In the hundreds of releases. This is from a insider for wrestling. There is more to come. There's going to be in the hundreds of releases. Now, that's probably not all talent, but are you kidding? This comes days, not even days, this comes a day after Linda McMahon, the wife of Vince McMahon, the owner of WWE, Vince McMahon. Linda McMahon dropped $18.5 million on the state of Florida, and you are putting people out of work. This is a sad, sad day in the WWE. This is a sad day in the WWE. And not just a sad day because people are being released, a sad day because it shows exactly how Vince McMahon and company think. No Way Jose has been released. Just broken right now. No Way Jose has been released by the WWE. No Way Jose is out of there. Not the most shocking one, but still another job gone. Another one bites the dust. This is Zack Ryder. Let's look back at his Intercontinental Championship run or win at WrestleMania. If you guys remember this, I actually streamed this event. This was the first WrestleMania I streamed, and that moment right there, that picture says 1,000 words. Zack Ryder, we're going to miss you, but this is... If you're telling me Carmella got released, holy crap. Are you telling... No. Don't you dare. If Carmella gets released... Alexa Bliss just tweeting out right here, very hard day for the WWE family. Very hard day for the WWE family. Yo, this is... I wish I could give you guys some more information as to how this is going to all go down, but as of right now, it seems that WWE's stockpiling of talent over the years has officially come crashing down. No, don't you guys dare. Don't you dare toy around with me right there, my heartstrings. If Carmella is released, I'm going to be super, super sad. I'm already sad. Look at this growing name. Are you kidding? Look at this growing list. Yeah, No Way Jose added onto there. Rowan, like we mentioned earlier, Rowan is a big shock. There's so many shocking names. There is so many shocking names on this list. Like, literally, I'm looking up and down this list, and I'm thinking, every single one of these people, there is something you could have done in some way, shape, or form. The ones, unfortunately, that seem like they would have probably been on the spring cleaning list as was if WWE was doing their their firings right here after WrestleMania, you're probably thinking Eric Young, No Way Jose, and you're probably thinking Primo and Epico would have been the 4 people to be released. And Maria Kanellis. So those 5 people probably would have been released, sort of deal, right? That's probably the initial list for the spring cleaning, and I don't think that is going to change. Every year, WWE superstars do lose their jobs. It's how WWE has always operated, right? And it's always a sad day to see people lose their jobs. But it is a super sad day when you see people with families, with young ones, with wives, with no other income coming in right now because of the pandemic, with no ability to go work the independent scene right now, with no ability to go work AEW, New Japan, Ring of Honor, TNA, what have you. This is a scary time to be releasing superstars. I hope WWE has a severance package for them at the very least to allow them to get through the time until they can wrestle again, because these are so many talented people that do not deserve to be released, and for damn sure do not deserve to be released during a pandemic. Let's just continue to scroll through here, folks. Wow. No way. Wrestling Observer is going to have Jon Moxley on there. Interesting. But I guess at this point, folks, we're just waiting for more news to be broken. That's all we're waiting for at the current moment. And there's really nothing else to say about the releases because there's Okay, one sec. Go read Meltzer's Twitter account as he responds to those events. He's right whether you like him or not. Okay, so let's take Dave Meltzer's take here on wrestling, because some people are saying Dave Meltzer's got some good takes right here and that he is right. So, let's just click down the rabbit hole. If your instinct in the middle of a global pandemic is to cut low-level employees to ensure your profit margin remains really high for Wall Street, and so you don't have to dip into your 9-figure reserves, you're a terrible human being. I like that take, Todd Martin. I'm with you there, but let's see what Dave Meltzer has to say in rebuttal to that. He says, I think on the flip side, we should be congratulating companies like Ring of Honor, Impact, New Japan Pro Wrestling, AEW, Bellator, and others who have guaranteed contracts as right now with zero profit margin or huge reserves thus far have actually bent over backwards not to do this. That is one of the best tweets I have read. Dave Meltzer, thank you. How is it that WWE, a billion-dollar company, has to cut their budget in order for them to I don't even know, to continue on? No, they do not need to cut their budget. That is, that says everything. That is a great tweet right there by Dave Meltzer. And then he tweeted it again. He says, in a time like this is the point people don't talk about. This is not a scummy business overall, and actually, in these times have really displayed that. He is right. Wrestling as a whole is not a scummy business. WWE, run by Vince McMahon and company, is a scummy business. They have proved that time and time again. They have proved that they are putting profit margins over people week in, week out. This is ridiculous. This needs to stop. And WWE, you need to take your heads out of your asses and realize profits are not everything that matters. Led Thomas says, no, it is not scummy. Whoa, that's a bad take. Yeah, it's scummy. It's scummy to be firing people during a pandemic right now when you have the reserves to drop, one more time, $18.5 million on the state of Florida. It is scummy. It is scummy to be firing people when $18.5 million just shows up out of thin air so that you can be deemed an essential service. That is the truth. This is corrupt. This is ridiculous. we're still just waiting on some more news here to be broken on Twitter potentially or on WWE.com themselves. I don't see any new names at the moment, but people are saying Sasha. I'm not sure if Sasha Banks is gone. I don't think Sasha Banks is gone. We'll see here. Who would you guys say is the biggest name to be released so far? Who would you guys say is the biggest names to be released so far? Because is it Zack Ryder? Is that the biggest name that would carry the most value? Oddly enough. So anyways, let's just take a quick look here. More Twitter stuff potentially coming through. Yeah, so Matthew, Botchamania, says, we'll always have Ryder winning the IC title at WrestleMania 32 with no build or hype. But getting a giant reaction anyways because a lot of people decided years ago that they liked Ryder regardless of what WWE was doing with them. People saying Rowan, people saying the OC, yeah, you know what? Seeing Gallows and Anderson being released is probably the biggest names. You know what? I would go ahead and agree with that one. Yeah, I would go ahead and agree with that one. Gallows and Anderson being released. I think that's probably the biggest one. I'm surprised right now not to see Rusev come across my timeline. I'm really hoping not to. This is the reality. Near 20 million Americans have filed for unemployment in just the past month. That's 1 out of 8 members of the U.S. workforce. What's going on in WWE is reflecting that. Okay, take this seriously, stay inside, use your brain, and let's do everything we can to end this. So I understand that take as well, okay? I do understand that take of WWE right here falling into the victim of the majority of the world right here with the coronavirus. I understand that there was going to be people let go. I understand that. However, just the sheer amount of people being released here today, a day after Linda McMahon dropped $18.5 million on the state of Florida, seems fishy. WWE didn't have to budget their roster. All they wanted to do was sign everybody because they had Saudi Arabia deals coming in left, right, and center, going to Saudi Arabia, earning that blood money, and then paying all the talent in the world just to sit at home and do nothing. All of a sudden, WWE doesn't have that constant revenue coming in anymore, and they decide, okay, since it's not beneficial to us anymore, since this is an inconvenience to have you guys to pay you to sit at home when we know we're not going to use you right at this point, we're just going to let you go, and we're going to balance our budget, right? Don't you dare say Dolph Ziggler. Don't you dare say Dolph Ziggler. Don't you dare be messing with me. Doesn't look like it yet. It's just WWE, all of a sudden, I understand, they are falling into the same sort of deal that the majority of the world is falling into right now, where people are having to make cuts. People are having to figure out what is right, what is wrong. Here's the thing, though. I mean, I'm just going to be straight up honest. My dad owns his own business. I don't believe my dad has had to cut a single employee. Just saying that. My dad, I believe, now this is me being on the outside, so I could very well be wrong. But my dad, I believe he's paying hazard pay. I believe he is doing absolutely everything possible out of his own pocket to ensure the safety of his employees. Why can not a billionaire named Vince McMahon do the same thing to his current staff? Why does he have to sit there and say, hey, I'm going to fire them? We're going to trim the budget here. You know, it's a great time for a budget trim, right? No, it's not. No, it's not a great time for a budget trim. Now's the time to take the millions. No. The billions you have earned from WWE and have pocketed somehow, some way, put it into your own little separate bank account. You need to find a way to say thank you, employees, for your years and years and years and years and years of hard service. People like Mike Chioda, who got released today, for their years and years in service, and say, we are going to support you during this time. We have your back. I don't care if people sit here and say it's a business. I don't care if people say that the goal of a business is to make money. Right now, the goal of the world is to stay alive and stay safe. That's the goal of the world. And WWE just took people's earnings, revenue, their ability to feed their families off the table. And guess what? Those wrestlers can't go work for somewhere else right now because there is a fucking pandemic going on. This is getting ridiculous that WWE continues to treat their talent this way. Ivar tweeting out, "Today has broken my heart." Mine too. Today has shattered my opinion on WWE. I knew WWE was shady before, but WWE crossed over from shady to scummy last night. They've really crossed the line today. Really crossed the line. Anybody else here on WWE.com? I don't believe so. So far, everything does look the same on WWE.com. We might be running into the end of the news for the time being. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, like again, just to kind of once again recap to each and every one of you who are just tuning in here, WWE has released a bunch of superstars here today. Executives have been furloughed until the end of this pandemic. People like Kurt Angle, Drake Maverick, Zack Ryder, Hawkins, Karl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Heath Slater, Eric Young, Rowan, Sarah Logan, No Way Jose, Mike Chioda, Mike Kanellis, Maria Kanellis, EC3, Aiden English, Lio Rush, Primo, and Epico have been released from their WWE contracts. Gone. Bye-bye. Best of luck in your future endeavors, right, WWE? Yeah, best of luck with the virus going around right now. Best of luck feeding your family right now. Yeah. Look, I'm all for WWE needing to trim the fat. You know, I'm all for that. Not during a time of crisis, though. Not during an unprecedented time. If the first thought that goes through your mind is money when people are dying, says a lot about you. Says a lot about your values. Says a lot what you are standing up for and what you believe in. Right? That's what it says. Disgusting behavior on WWE's end here today, to be quite honest. I think that brings us to the end here of Twitter for the time being, unless anything else does kind of come up. Now, the reason people are saying Ember Moon, we'll see about that one, okay? Ember Moon, is that correct? No, it doesn't look like it. No, Ember Moon, not at the moment, folks. Ember is still there. No, Ember is still there, folks. Do not believe every little tiny thing that gets said in the chat here, but we are trying to go through right now. Holy crap. Like, this is... We really are in an unprecedented time, aren't we? We really are. We really are. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Conman Universe was set to take place at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. However, some more stuff has come up today. We will see about running the Conman Universe right after we are done live streaming this. I'm actually good to go. I have not showered yet today. If you cannot tell, Conman's been a little busy with all of the news going on, and that's the reason the Con Cap is back on. That's right. Conman's got a little bit of a cap right there. But let's check out the tweets over here. We'll see what people are sending me. Steve Taylor says, check your tweets, what you've been tagged in. Okay, so let me check a look at this one. Wow, people saying, I hope you lose your job too. That is aggressive. I hope no one loses their job. Hope no one. Uh-oh, Jake Roll, here we go. So yeah, once again, guys, we're going to keep a close eye on my notifications for the next little bit. Tag me in any superstars' responses to being released or anything like that. We're going to bring them up on the screen, and we're going to keep talking about this. We might still be live for the next hour or whatever. I don't know how long this news is going to keep breaking, but we needed... I couldn't keep tweeting about this. There was too many emotions coming out of me to keep tweeting. Too many things that I needed to say. Too many things that I need to talk to you guys about, because this is just... I've been sitting in this room with the door open, yelling at Becca, not in a bad way, but yelling at her, saying, another one released, that's 8 now, that's 9, that's 10, and I'm just like, why in the hell is this going on? I need to talk about it with you. So let's talk about this one right here. Curt Hawkins, he says, last time I got fired, I had a really funny tweet in response to it. Doesn't really feel appropriate today. I will say this. A lot of very talented people lost their jobs today, and out of this disaster, the pro wrestling community will rise stronger than ever. I love seeing that there, Curt Hawkins. So, good take on it, but again, he lost his job. I feel so bad. Feel so bad. Casey Canzaro says, today has been heartbreaking. I wish I knew the right things to say. So sad. It's sad, man. It's sad. Fit Finley over here says, to everyone on God's green earth, thank you for the kind words. I've been doing this for 46 years, wrestling. I pray you all get through this and we can share a hug and drink again soon. Stay healthy. Oh, that's so... Just making sure, guys, that there is no more things you've mentioned. Oh, yeah, here's Renee Young. My heart breaks for anyone who has lost their jobs during this. I feel sick about it. Sending you guys much love. Yeah. Grimm's Toy Show, this is what he had to say. My heart goes out to all those WWE stars and producers who have lost their jobs today. Truly an awful day that will live in infamy. I know they know, knowing wrestling like we do, this is not the end. Thank you for so many years of memorable performances. Yeah, but man. Who else? Anything else going on here? Okay, Tom Brady hater, please include your sources before just spewing that out right there. Actually, I'm going to call you out right here in the chat. Ghostface, please include your sources. Don't just be saying stuff by saying according to my sources. At me in it. I'm not reporting it unless I see some incredible stuff right here. He clearly didn't see my last tweet about how it's awful what's happening. I guess it's all about whatever fits his narrative. Oh, Twitter. Daniel Jelly right here. When you hire 200 wrestlers so they can't work anywhere else, and now you have to fire them after you paid off the government to get classified as essential. Yep. Absolutely. And Tegan Knox right here now, everybody. So Tegan saying, my heart is breaking for those affected. This is a really sad day. There's no two ways about it. It's a sad day. And Steve Taylor, thank you, man. He says, this is what WWE said before this all started. So, let's read this article right here. So, WWE, we're going to have to expand that somehow. There we go. Yeah, I guess I can kind of bring it over for now. So, WWE provided a business update Wednesday following a company-wide... Let's make that a little bigger for you. Company-wide meeting. According to a press release issue, WWE plans on reducing... So when was this posted again? This was posted on April 15th, 4:29 p.m. So yesterday. Oh, no, today? What? Edited today? Posted today? That's got to be as of yesterday. That's a mistake. Either that or it was written somewhere else. Wonder which site this is. Anyways, doesn't matter. Posted probably yesterday. According to a press release, WWE plans on reducing executive talent and board member compensation, decreasing operating expenses, and cutting talent expenses. I said that wrong at the very start. Reducing executive and board member compensation. The company also plans to defer spending on the company's new headquarters. WWE plans on providing further details during its Q1 earnings call next Thursday. Oh, yo, that's one I need to listen to. That's one that I'm going to be keeping my ears open for. on April 23rd, WWE's quarter one earnings. Yeah, that's a pretty big call that is going to happen with lots of questions moving forward. The company issued the following. Due to COVID-19 and current government-mandated impacts, whoa, the ones that you paid off, on WWE and media business generally, the company went through an extensive evaluation of its operations over the past several weeks. This analysis resulted in the implementation of various short-term cost reductions and cash flow improvement actions, including short-term. That's not short-term. Being fired is not short-term. Anyways, reducing executive and board member compensation. Yeah. Decreasing operating expenses. Yeah. Cutting talent expenses, third-party staffing and consulting. No. And, okay, yeah, for consulting, sure. Deferring spend on the build of the company's new headquarters for at least 6 months. Yeah. How about you don't move right now and you keep your talent on hand until this whole thing is over? Given the uncertainty of the situation, the company also identified headcount reductions and made the decision to furlough a portion of its workforce effective immediately. The decision to furlough versus permanently reduce headcount reflects the fact that the company currently believes the furlough will be temporary in nature. Then why not furlough your talent? Why not furlough the talent? Why not do exactly what you are doing to the rest of the people in the company, furloughing them, allowing them to have a job after this is all done, and just laying them off temporarily? Why is that not a thing for the talent? They can't go anywhere else and work. They can't earn a living. The company's reductions of employee compensation and headcount result in this is the part that pisses me off here, an estimated monthly savings of $4 million. Along with cash flow improvement of $140 million, primarily from the deferral in the spending on the company's new headquarters. Additionally, the company has substantial financial resources, both available cash and debt capacity, which currently total approximately $0.5 billion to manage the challenges ahead. Management continues to believe the fundamentals of the company's business remain strong, and that is irking me there, and that WWE is well positioned to take full advantage of the changing media landscape and increasing value of live sports rights over the longer term. They are not focused on people. They are still focused on profits. They are focused on taking full advantage of the current situation, not trying to survive, take advantage. That is literally in this statement right here. The company will provide further details when it reports its first quarter 2020 results next Thursday, April 23rd, after the close of the market. What is your reaction? Angry. Angry is my reaction. Disappointment, sadness, and reluctance to want to continue to support this company is what I'm feeling. Guys, this today is a dark day in the total world of wrestling. But the fact of the matter that AEW, Ring of Honor, New Japan, and the rest of the companies are finding a way to keep their talent employed while WWE goes out there and fires 100 or some odd employees is not right. It is not right. It is not right. And I can't say that in any other way, shape, or form. If you are defending this, you are part of the problem. I don't care if you've been a loyal supporter of mine for years on years on years on end. It is something that you need to hear, that what WWE is doing right now is wrong. It is wrong on so many levels. And I understand we are in unprecedented times, and I understand other companies are forced to lay people off. It's not right either. It's not. It's not right when you see all these employees laid off and there are multi-billionaires at the top of it not shelling out enough money to protect their employees. I think back to when, the Calgary Flames in Calgary we're not going to pay their staff. That was going to happen. At least they came around, you know? At least they came around. They made the right decision. So these are other professional sports leagues that aren't laying off their people, the talent, the entertainers, the performers, the athletes, whatever you call them. Hell, even the concession workers in these arenas, for the most part, are being compensated in some way, shape, or form. They are. For the most part. WWE found a way to pay off the government in order to stay open and be deemed an essential service, essentially forcing the workers to come into work. And guess what? If they said, nah, I'm probably not going to come into work right now, I would not be surprised to find out that they were amongst the many released today. Does that surprise anyone? If, let's say, Mike Canales and Maria Canales said, we're going to go home because we don't want to risk our infection with Maria being pregnant right now. WWE says, okay, yeah, sure, go home, that's fine. Drake Maverick, I've got my wife at home. I've got to think about her, right? I'm going to go home for a little bit of time. Okay, cool, go home. No worries there, Drake Maverick. Heath Slater, I've got kids. I'm going to go home. Okay, go home, Heath, no big deal. Comes today, fired. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? It's not right. It just isn't right. Let's refresh here the WWE.com website once again here. Let's see if there's any more names. So as of right now, once again, updating each and every one of you on WWE.com, it is official that Kurt Angle, Drake Maverick, Zack Ryder, Curt Hawkins, Karl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Heath Slater, Eric Young, Rowan, Sarah Logan, No Way Jose, Mike Chioda, the referee, Mike Canales, Maria Canales, EC3, Aiden English, Lio Rush, Primo, and Epico have all been released. Let's go over here to Twitter once again because I'm sure that you guys have been tagging me and stuff. So down here. Okay, here's something. Lots of people getting let go at WWE today, and regrettably, I am one of them. But I'm proud of the work I've been able to do since starting in December, and glad that the storyline I worked on resonated with so many people. That's what... No, wait, They fired the person that got us to care about Otis and Mandy. The person who wrote the storyline for Otis and Mandy Rose just got fired from WWE. Wow. What? Okay, hold up. What is this website? I don't know about the Ember Moon and Mickey James one. I haven't seen that elsewhere yet. We'll see if that's true or not. Enzo says, all the same people shitting on the essential business are the same ones crying about people losing their jobs. Your non-essential alternatives, no wrestling. No wrestlers equals no jobs. What? Enzo? What? Did that make sense, or was that just an Enzo tweet? All the same people shitting on the essential business are the same ones crying about the people losing their jobs. What? Your non-essential alternative, no wrestling equal no wrestlers equal no job. Is this English? He's defending WWE? Is that? Does that make sense to anybody right here? Let me try to read this once again, word for word. All the same people shitting on the, quote, essential business, close quote, are the same ones crying about people losing their jobs. Your non-essential alternatives, no wrestling, equal no wrestlers, equal no jobs. No, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. I've read that 3 times now. That doesn't make sense, right? You guys in the chat right here, I'm actually very curious. Let me know. Does that make sense? Does that tweet make any sense? Because all I can get is that people who are crying over WWE being deemed an essential service are the same one crying about people losing their jobs. Yeah, it's called being a good person, right? You're non-essential alternative. No wrestling equals no wrestlers equals no jobs. Yeah, I think that is A-okay. It is A-okay if right now there is no wrestling. It is A-okay if wrestlers don't have to go into work. It is A-okay if wrestlers aren't risking their lives. That doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't. Enzo, you goof, you clown. All right. Let's keep going here. Paige has tweeted out, "My heart is breaking for my wrestling family." Yep. Johnny Gargano has tweeted out saying, "Today sucks." People saying it makes sense. He's saying all the wrestlers refuse to work, WWE would shut down. Yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing. If all wrestlers refuse to work, Vince McMahon would still be okay. Right? Think about that. If all wrestlers quit, just today, if every single wrestler quit, Vince McMahon still has more money than all of us combined. It means jack shit to Vince McMahon if all the wrestlers quit, and that says everything about Vince that we need to hear. Let's keep going. Oh, that's a great one. WWE community. Wait, oh, okay. No, it's from actually WWE. No. That is bullshit. That is bullshit. No, wait. Did they seriously just do that? Was that just tweeted out? Okay, that was tweeted out 5 days ago. Hunter Han asking me, what the heck? No wonder he got fired. He don't know English. Pretty much. Bray Wyatt tweeting out, yuck, yeah. Alex G. Marcus Faze says Curt Hawkins is jobless during a pandemic, and he has a baby on the way. Low point for WWE. It is a low point for WWE. It's a low point me being a WWE fan. And can I just sit here and say, folks, that seeing this all go down has made me really, really question my content here on this channel and the direction of my content. There is so much independent wrestling out there. There is so much in terms of wrestling for me to see that WWE isn't the end-all be-all. It is very disgusting. So, everyone, let's, some people are saying some stuff here. No! Rusev's gone. Rusev's been released. Rusev's gone. At least Rusev says he's done. Charlotte Flair here tweeting a broken heart. Wow. What is today, man? What is today? Let's brighten some stuff up right here. Today sucks. Let's honor those who were released by WWE today. Reply with your favorite moment, either inside or out of the ring, that involved anyone released. So, folks, if you have any stories that you would like to share involving the wrestlers released here today, head on over to my Twitter. Reply there. We're going to try to feature some of them while this is all breaking today. There's more releases to come. Like, yeah, we might not be done for a little bit, folks. To everybody who is expecting the Con Man Universe to head on as normal today, I can't promise that that's going to go down. Sometimes there are things that are bigger in this world than playing a video game. Today, I do believe that this is bigger than that. I do believe that these are lives that are being affected right now, and it's tough news to digest, right? It's tough news to digest at the moment, and that's why I feel like we all needed to be here together while this is all going on, accepting this as reality, unfortunately, together. Nothing new on the website of WWE.com, but wow. Does everybody else just feel deflated? No, wait, Lou Dog, are you... Okay, one sec. Rhea Ripley? No. That would be one of the dumbest moves they could make. Did she seriously remove it? No, she didn't. Never mind. Okay, we're good. We're good. Nope. Rhea Ripley's all good, folks. We're all good there. Rhea Ripley still got the WWE little moniker right there and her @ I don't see anything here regarding Ripley, so we're okay there. Let's keep scrolling down. Zack Ryder winning the... Okay, so yeah, we will get to those for sure. Here, we will definitely get to those. Man. Is Rusev seriously out of there? No, guys, I don't think Rhea is gone unless anything is breaking here at the last second. Just to also reiterate this, folks, even though we are talking about it, even though Rusev tweeted out, there isn't an official Rusev statement yet. So nothing official on Rusev, but him tweeting out that he's gone probably isn't a good sign. Anything else popping up in here? It doesn't look like it. So let's go through some positives right now while we can. So, talking about some of your favorite memories from the released superstars here today. So, John Moxley says, Kurt Angle winning the gold medal at the 1996 Summer Olympics in men's freestyle heavyweight wrestling. Sarah Logan being part of the Riot Squad. Eric Rowan being part of the Wyatt family and that cage that he always carried. Lio Rush winning the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. Jake Rowell responds with when he won. Yeah, that was a great moment for Drake Maverick winning the 24/7 championship, right? Kurt Angle's little milk truck there in the center of the ring. Yep, great moment from Kurt Angle. Christian Vega responding that the OC winning the best tag team in the world trophy. Can you believe that? Not too long ago, OC just won the best tag team in the world trophy. Not too long ago. Now they're released. Drake Maverick celebrating getting the 24/7 title. Yeah, that was great. Are you serious? When Drake Maverick pissed himself? I forgot all about that one. That one's not great. I forgot Drake Maverick was the manager of AOP for a little bit. Forgot all about that one. Zack Ryder winning the IC title. Yeah, that was great, wasn't it? My favorite moment has to be how WWE brings in EC3 after making a name for himself elsewhere, being one of the best, then use him for one good ladder match in NXT and a couple 24/7 skits. Effing sad. It is sad, isn't it, man? Very sad. What does EC3 mean? Where are EC1 and 2? Yeah, that was a good moment there. The 24/7 championship, her raising, and that was great. Man, the 24/7 title with Drake Maverick really was awesome television, wasn't it? It really was awesome television for a bit there. Let's see, any more releases at the moment? Jordan Devlin has tweeted something out now. My heart is aching today for all my friends, colleagues, and mentors who have lost their dream jobs. They're all good, talented people who don't deserve this. Thinking about you and your families. Man. Oh, this is so sad, man. Honestly, Sarah Logan should be heading to AEW with the need for top talent in WWE. Or, sorry, in AEW for their women's division, yeah. Mike Chioda hitting that people's elbow. Wow, that was fun. I think we are all done, though, with the current releases. Yeah, Rusev out. Oh, who's this? WWE Alexander says, who's this? Alexander. I don't know who this is. Sometimes life does not seem real, and no matter how hard you work, it sometimes is not enough. Heart my WWE family. Until one of our lights is forever extinguished, our dance will never end. Goodbye, NXT. Wow, so he got released too by the looks of it. Dang. PW Stream, did he just confirm it, or are they just... Yeah. They're just going off of his tweet right now. No new confirmation here with WWE. Still, their site seems to be bringing the exact same news here. So we might be slowing down. We might very well be slowing down. JTG. It's a joke. It's a joke. Not a great joke at this time. People will take it differently, but I understand it's a joke right there. It says you can't get fired if you don't pick up your phone. Yeah. Boom. I believe that might bring us to the end here. Mike Chioda, the Edgeheads. Yeah. Bludgeon Brothers are now gone. Think about this. Who would have thought you go back to 2 years ago thinking that both Harper and Rowan would be out of the WWE? Who would have thought? See, here's the thing. I do not want to see articles at this moment from big sites reporting off of a tweet until there's actual stuff right now. You know, it's just pure speculation at the moment with Rusev. I don't want to see big stuff, big articles being written off of a tweet, you know. Yeah, there we go. WWE Critic responding right here. Responding there. I'm being very careful with that Rusev one. It's not on the WWE website. Exactly. Until it's on the WWE website, nothing is official, folks. And they have been updating their website here today, so we will keep an eye on that one. What is this? Yeah, some more mentions of Rusev. Yeah. Wow, folks. So, Thoughts, folks. What do you think? No! Oh my God, it's official. Rusev is official. No! Rusev officially released. Frig, are you kidding? Wow. Rusev is officially released. Nathan Jefferson saying, you say that this is wrong and you strongly disagree, yet you feverishly scroll through Twitter looking for releases because at the end of the day, this entertains you. Nope, this is not entertaining to me. This is saddening to me. This is very sad. These are real people losing their jobs. Me as a fan of professional wrestling and as a content creator, I did feel the need to go live and I did feel the need in order to broadcast this to you. So I will give you that. Maybe somewhere deep down, I guess you might be right. Maybe I am finding a little bit of this entertaining in the sense that I can't believe this is going on and it's something to do with my life. Am I happy about all these things? No. God, no. I'm literally boiling at the seams here because WWE is firing people in a pandemic. It's not right, man. And yes, I'm feverishly refreshing through Twitter just to see exactly what is going on. I feel so scummy with this company doing what they're doing here. Holy moly. Lots of people tweeting out some more stuff here, but we'll see. But yeah, Rusev officially released. Let's see. WWE obviously updating that one. Wow, there's more. Kurt Angle, Rusev, Drake Maverick, Zack Ryder, Curt Hawkins, Karl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Heath Slater, Eric Young, Rowan, Sarah Logan, No Way Jose, Mike Chioda, Mike Canales, Maria Canales, EC3, Aiden English, Leo Rush, Primo, and Epico. All released. I don't know what to think, man. Rusev, wherever he ends up, is going to be huge. Wherever he ends up, he's going to be huge. He's literally... Oh, who's retweeting that? Jack! We found Jack! Oh, Jack! Jack! What are you doing there, bud? What are you doing liking that tweet right there, Mr. Jack? Oh, my God. Oh, Jack. I think that's... Wow, here we go. I didn't think of it this way. WWE will save $4 million by releasing talent. Goldberg, Undertaker, Tyson Fury, and Shawn Michaels were paid more to perform in Saudi Arabia. Let that sink in. Well, that's a tough pill to swallow. People just lost their jobs. That's a tough one to swallow. Okay, back here to... I think we're about... Oh, no. Frig. All right.
So, as you might have heard, I am no longer with WWE. So I want to, just take this time to say thank you for everybody who reached out to me so far. There's a lot of you. Thanks for being fans. Thanks for whether you cheered for me, booed for me, danced with me, thought it was silly. Just thank you for making it all worthwhile. Thank WWE and everybody involved, everybody in the back. The locker room's amazing, stories for days and memories. It's gonna last forever, and hopefully this ain't the last time you see me. You never know, but with this pandemic, everybody just stay safe. It's affecting lives all over the world, and just stay safe. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones, and just take this thing seriously. I didn't know going to Raw, this last time would be the last time for a while. I would have let it soak in just a little bit more, but
that breaks my heart.
Until next time, it's your boy No Way Jose. But thank y'all for everything. Peace.
God damn. It's just a tough day. It's a tough day right now. No Way Jose, but he said it best there, folks. Take this thing seriously, okay? If you are a person who has continued to think that this is not a serious matter in the world right now, listen to No Way Jose. Mandy Rose has tweeted out, "What a sad day for my WWE family. Stay strong, everyone. Keep your head up." My, oh my. All right. Alexander Jasic, yeah, that was that guy that we talked about earlier, has been released from his Performance Center contract. Liam Stewart over here is saying, according to WWE corporate website, these cuts save $4 million, also known as what WWE paid Goldberg for Saudi and Mania. What do you say to that? Seriously, as a wrestling fan, folks, what do you say to that? How do we in good conscience continue to support this company moving forward? I actually mean that. My $9.99 a month to WWE Network doesn't seem like I want to pay it. I just feel so bad for the talent. Literally, people are losing their jobs when they don't have to. WWE's got the money. They've got the money. I cannot wait. I legit mean this. I cannot wait for WWE's Q1 earnings report to come on out next week on April 23rd. I cannot wait to see how much they have made in 2020 Q1. I cannot wait because WWE, if it's a growing number, if it's a big number at all, you've got explaining to do. You've got explaining to do, okay? If it's a big number and you are cutting people, you've got some explaining to do. We'll see. We'll see. About all this stuff. Like, this is just... Is this one of the darkest days in wrestling history? I think this might be one of the darkest days in wrestling history. I can't... Here we go. I'm... Sorry, but anyone asking, well, what are WWE supposed to do can get fucked here. They're supposed to... Boom! This man right here, Adam Cleary, love it. They're supposed to protect their employees by guaranteeing their jobs, taking the hit, and getting by on the hundreds of millions of dollars those employees have made them. And they can afford to do so. That's the tweet. That's the tweet. That's it. That's the tweet. That is what should have happened. That is what should have happened. You know what should have also happened, folks? WWE should have taken those days right after WrestleMania, filmed for 4, 5, 6 days straight, recorded 6 weeks of content, and said, go home. That was the reason I was boycotting my WWE streams to begin with after WWE was deemed an essential service. And here they are firing people a day later, 2 days later. Whatever it is, a day later. Is there anything else I can say?
What the hell is going on? How do you do that? How do you do that? What the hell is going on?
That's a great way to put it. That's a great way to put it right there. Look, I've watched WWE since 2005, right? I think at this point, there is no question in my mind that the wrestlers need to unionize. I don't think there is a slight mistake being made here at all. Wrestlers are being taken advantage of because they are independent contractors that do not have a union. They get to be walked all over by Vince McMahon and company. And as a result, this is what we're seeing here. Wrestlers need to unionize now. Wrestlers need to unionize now. I absolutely agree with what David Starr has said. If not now, when? You can see he has retweeted that again right there. If not now, when? David Starr over here. My agenda is to get wrestling workers the effing labor protections that pro athletes have. If me tweeting about labor issues in wrestling is me promoting my agenda, then that is an effing good thing. Well, there you go. People undeservedly lost their effing jobs today, so an effing billionaire didn't have to see his net worth drop by 1%. Speaking facts. Yeah, I'm going to tweet about it. Yeah, I'm going to reach out to people behind the scenes too. Yeah, I'm saddened for my friends and peers. Yeah, I'm effing mad. For anyone who has tweeted, it's not the time. I have a question. When the F is the time? A bunch of workers who are dependent on their salaries just got fired because a multi-billionaire made an unilateral decision. This is the effing time. Solidarity with workers. This is the time. Okay. Exactly their quarantine season. This is Kristen. Exactly. I don't know why. But is there anything more that I can say? Other than WWE is one of the scummiest companies out there. Is there any more to say than that? Is there any more to sit here and be getting mad about? Because Kurt Angle, Rusev, Drake Maverick, Zack Ryder, Curt Hawkins, Karl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Heath Slater, Eric Young, Rowan, Sarah Logan, No Way Jose, Mike Chioda, Mike Kanellis, Maria Kanellis, EC3, Aiden English, Leo Rush, Primo, Epico, gone. Like, what do we do? I'll tell you what I do. I stop watching WWE. Right? I stop tuning in to Monday Night Raw, stop tuning in to Wednesday Night NXT, stop tuning in to Friday Night SmackDown. I hope that some of you who care about this issue as much as obviously that a lot of us do, I hope that you consider doing the same at this point. After WWE releases this amount of superstars and Vince McMahon continues to pocket money and record profit after record profit, this should not happen. And we should not support a company that allows this to happen. Tonight will be an AEW exclusive live stream, as I am not streaming WWE right at the current moment in the current state of the world with them deemed an essential service. I'm also not going to be streaming Friday Night SmackDown. I'm not going to be streaming Monday Night Raw. We will be... I think we got to get going live here with the Con Man universe, so we're probably just going to jump right into that one here shortly after. Yeah, Con Man universe is going to have to go up here, and then we're going to get going with AEW later tonight. That's going to bring us to the end, though, of this live stream. There's really not too much more that I can sit here and talk about unless any more breaking news. Holy crap, are you kidding? Hang on. NXT talent starting to be released. Hang on, we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere, folks. WWE talent continues to be released here today. Just turning on my fan. That way I can actually continue to stay cool in this office right here. Yeah, NXT talent is starting to be released. All right. Let's see. Who's next then? No! Are you kidding? Deonna Purrazzo. She's gone. Deonna Purrazzo. Oh my God. One of the brightest up and coming. Oh, no. This is not good. 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 Virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo tweeting out, the people closest to me know this is something I've been struggling with wanting for the better part of the last year. Happy to say I gave this journey my best and more excited for the future. She's gone. Still waiting, obviously, for WWE.com to officially announce it, but oh boy. My God. How do we react to this? Like, how do we even talk about this anymore? Like, okay, we're just waiting on some more news here. God. Is that how you spell her name? Deonna Purrazzo. Man, this is I don't know how to freaking spell her name. I can't remember it for the life of me. I was trying to spell her freaking name there, but I can't. Who else is here? Rhea Ripley, WWE. Yeah, I was going to say, the stuff right there is just not true about Rhea Ripley. She's got her WWE tag still there, man. Yeah, Rusev has been released. Deonna Purrazzo is gone. Meltzer said a second wave is coming. Let's take a look at Dave Meltzer's stuff. Holy crap, are you kidding? Holy crap. God, man. Can I update you on who has been released? Absolutely. I'm trying to keep myself updated now. The list grows and grows and grows and grows and grows. Kurt Angle, Rusev, Drake Maverick, Zack Ryder, Curt Hawkins, Karl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Heath Slater, Eric Young, Rowan, Sarah Logan, No Way Jose, Mike Chioda, Mike Canales, Maria Canales, EC3, Aiden English, Leo Rush, Primo, Epico, all released. Who's next? I mean, I've got a really, really bad feeling we're gonna see some really good talent here from NXT be released. Swerve Scott, I'm thinking. I'm not rooting for anybody to be released here. I'm telling you guys that right now. But if I'm gonna go up and down the roster, I'm gonna take a look at Swerve Scott. Wouldn't be surprised to see him get the axe. I am surprised WWE held on to the Forgotten Sons. Hold on to your horses there, to be quite honest. That one, if they happen to go, I'm going to be surprised because they just got brought up, but not overly shocked. I just don't know who to expect next. Who's the next big name to come out, right? Oh, Rusev, he tweeted out this, and he just, got retweeted this by SE Scoop. Says, in Bulgaria, we say it's not a lot, but it's from the heart. I pledged $20,000 to any of my WWE extended family that are sitting at home without income. We can't do it without y'all. Production, security, etc. Love ya. They released this man. They released this man. He tweeted this out yesterday. Or no, March 24th. Sorry. A month ago. Not yesterday. Tweeted this out a month ago. And they released him. Holy crap, man. And now the NXT talents are being informed as part of the WWE company cuts. I was able to get eyes on the Vince McMahon cut announcement video that went out to talent. I'll try to transcribe it. Wow, let me try to actually speak that. I'll try to transcribe it directly today. Are you kidding? Oh, Vince McMahon actually made a video and sent it out. So we'll be looking on Fightful.com for that one. This is just... Holy crap. Whoa, so the man Crossbow here saying apparently Chelsea Green, Zack Ryder's wife, is being released too, not 100% confirmed yet. That would be sad if they released Chelsea Green, but I would also understand it. She is relatively new to WWE, but here's the thing also, WWE, they've invested some money in Chelsea Green already, so I would be surprised to see her be taken off screen. The Robert Stone brand obviously being a part of it, but Zack Ryder being fired, wouldn't be surprised to hear Chelsea Green being fired as well. You're telling me WWE gave No Way Jose and Sarah Logan a call to travel to the WWE Performance Center to work out during a worldwide pandemic, only to receive another call days later that they've been let go of that very job? What a company. What a company is right. David Bixenspan says, reminder that WWE is releasing the quarter one report and investors calls right after trading closes for the day next Thursday. Yeah, that's coming out as well. Yep, Deonna Purrazzo's been released. It's official. Here we go. Madison Rayne, though, quote tweeting the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo saying, I know a place. I love you so much. You're a star. You'll continue to shine. So Madison Rayne maybe implying that the option to join Impact Wrestling for Deonna is up in the air, maybe? I don't know. It's just not right, guys. Once again, Tom Brady hater, please stop just completely saying things in the Twitter feed. Send us some articles if you are going to say that people are being released. If you're saying Cultaholic and Luigi are reporting this, quote, tweet the tweet or mention me in it. Do not just say it. I cannot report information like that, okay? That's you just saying stuff. James Ellsworth has tweeted out here saying, getting released from your dream job is one of the hardest things that someone can emotionally go through. My heart goes out to everyone who is going through that today. Hope and pray everyone has a bright future. Oh boy. They reported on their YouTube stream. Quote tweet it. Show it, clip it. You can't just say stuff. I'm not watching their stuff, man. All right? You gotta provide some facts. You cannot just say it. And also, if you're just saying it, that they're thinking they might get released because you might not be hearing it all. That's also not right. People saying this is AEW's field day. I really, really hope that AEW gives this some time to breathe. But I also hope that AEW comes in and is in contact with the wrestlers that they need. I hope Impact Wrestling is in contact with the wrestlers that they need. I hope Ring of Honor is in contact. What I really, really hope for is that every single one of these superstars lands on their feet in New Japan, Ring of Honor, not even WWE, sorry, NWA, wherever. I hope they land on their feet. I hope they get signed somewhere, or I hope they get booked somewhere for after this pandemic, because they deserve to. They deserve to be able to be given another shot. They're just freshly out of WWE, and the reason they're being released from WWE is not because they were bad in-ring workers, not because they weren't doing anything on the roster at all. It was mainly because WWE needed to find $18.5 million since Linda McMahon dropped that all the way into the state of Florida. They needed to find some ways to cut their budget because of the amount of money they spent to be deemed an essential service. They're going to spin it any way that they want. They're going to pretend that they are doing the right thing and that they are essential to the people at home in order to entertain people at home. But the straight up truth of it is WWE didn't want to go off the air. WWE, Vince McMahon, did not want to lose the fact that he could say the longest running weekly episodic television show in history, Monday Night Raw. You know, that's the reasons. Putting politics, putting profits over people. It's not right. It's not right. Keep checking here, the Twitter feed. Anybody? Anybody else? Are we good? Thank you, Daily DDT. Let's see what that article says. Let's read this Daily DDT article. These are my friends over at Daily DDT. If you guys don't know them, drop them a follow on Twitter. So, in response to the COVID-19 pandemic, WWE announced that their investors that they were making several changes to operations today to help reduce costs during the time as WWE looks to tape Raw, SmackDown, and NXT live every week from the Performance Center for the foreseeable future. First thing wrong right there in that statement. Let's get the facts here. Among the changes announced was the announcement that several talent were going to be cut, that the board would be taking less compensation, operating expenses would be reduced, and any payments towards the new headquarters would be stopped for 6 months. Soon thereafter, WWE announced several releases. Drake Maverick, Curt, Hawkins, Karl Anderson, EC3, Lio Rush, Luke Gallows, Eric Young, Heath Slater are all among the talent gone from the company immediately, not indefinitely, immediately. Several producers, with Lance Storm being among the most prominent, have also been released. As I am writing this, several more have been released, with the numbers so far totaling 9 producers. Billy Kidman, Mike Rotunda, Dave Finlay, Pat Buck, Sean Davari, Scott Armstrong, Sarah Stock, Shane Helms, Lance Storm have all been cut, with PW Insider promising that there are more to come throughout the day. The full list of talent released so far is as follows. Drake Maverick, Curt, Hawkins, you know what? That's actually not 100% up to date. We're going to move past that one. This is likely more to come in the next few hours, but this coming just after WWE were able to have themselves declared as an essential business in Florida to keep running shows live reveals a lot about the character of Vince McMahon and the corporate culture he fosters. In a time when WWE claimed to have $0.5 billion in their investors release on hand to continue operations, cutting the talent will make up far less than that amount is nothing short of callous and cold. The reason for the cuts was speculated on by Brandon Thurston of WrestleNomics Radio in this tweet. Unless WWE is expecting or already missing TV rights payments, cost cutting probably isn't a matter of keeping the company profitable. It's probably a matter of maintaining pre-COVID-19 profit projections. Profit projections. That's why people are getting fired. Let's keep going. If this is the case, it paints an even darker picture as WWE looks to maintain the profit margin they promised to stockholders before a worldwide pandemic brought the planet to its knees. In doing so, they have put many people who need to take care of their families without work. WWE wrestlers are classified as independent contractors. They are not employees and will get no severance pay. They are left with no job, no immediate income. Though many will qualify for unemployment in the United States and elsewhere in the world, this is astonishingly tone deaf. Among the criticism levied at the WWE during this time over tapings, live, and putting talent in danger, WWE is now leaving many of the wrestlers they supposedly value without any income in the one of the worst pandemics the world has ever seen. WWE, who admitted they have a reserve of nearly $500 million, can more than afford to pay all their talent during this, and then some, even with active income from live events. In fact, because WWE has been losing money on live events within the last year, listen to this, they have actually eliminated a huge portion of the loss by having production reduced to being run at the Performance Center already. There is no need for the releases, leaving many wrestlers with no income at all in the worst pandemic and economic downturn this world has seen since the Great Depression. A man who is a multi-billionaire has decided to put a higher profit margin ahead of taking care of his talent. WWE is not losing money overall. In fact, because of their TV deals, they are making a hefty profit during this. They could run no shows at all for 6 months and still be making money. The part that makes this so vile is that this wasn't done because WWE is in danger of going into debt. This was done because they are going to have reduced profits. They were still making money, and a lot of it. But Vince decided that human lives do not matter more than the bottom line. Well said there, Daily DDT. Everybody, I want each and every one of you to go there and retweet that article. That puts it on a silver platter for us. So yeah, let's just keep floating through here because you guys have obviously tweeted at me here. There you go. Look at that. Anthony Farrell, not paying this for this BS anymore. Love it. Good on you there, my friend. Good on you. No. Freaking Tom Brady hater. I'm going to block you, man. I'm going to block you. Quit misleading us. I'm literally going to block you. That's not Sean Ross Saps. That's Bernie Glenn. 0 following, 2 followers. Like, have a little bit of sense, buddy. Have a little bit of sense. Enzo says, to be clear, I wasn't talking about wrestlers crying about losing their jobs. I'm talking about the critics of an essential business that are also critical of firing employees during an epidemic. It's the inevitable. In order to save hundreds of jobs, including your favorite stars, essential. Enzo Amore right now. Keep digging that hole. Keep digging that hole, Mr. Amore. Dig that hole. Dig it deeper. Keep going down. Keep digging that hole. Get down there, Mr. Enzo Amore. Oh, dig that hole. What a bad tweet. You know what? Enzo Amore just got blocked. I'm done seeing his crap. Never liked a thing from that man. All right. Sean. WWE has substantial financial resources, both available cash and debt capacity, which currently totals more than $0.5 billion to manage the challenges ahead. Yeah. Same day it's named an essential business and she donates, haha. What an effing joke. Let's see here. So, United States President Donald Trump has named a number of advisors in sports to help restart the economy amid the coronavirus pandemic. So, yeah, if you guys didn't hear, Vince McMahon is literally right there with Trump right now. During a press conference Tuesday, Trump named a number of key people in sports, including WWE Chairman and CEO Vince McMahon. The McMahon and Trump family have a long-standing relationship going back to WrestleMania at Trump Plaza in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Donald Trump was also involved in WWE angles in 2007 and 2009. Yeah, it's just... I feel so gross, man. I feel so gross right now. All I can say is I am very, 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 very glad that I took the decision and I took the initiative to decide that I'm not going to stream WWE, at least during this time, during the pandemic, while they were deemed an essential service. That part to me, I couldn't get past, and to me, it was disgusting in the fact that it was deemed an essential service already to begin with. So now that all this is coming out, I am so glad that I made this decision. I am so glad to have decided not to go live with WWE live reactions. They do not deserve the views. They do not deserve to see the television show viewed at this time. The talent needs to be sent home. And now, on top of that, not only are you forcing the talent to come in, and if they don't come in, then they're probably going to be added to the featured endeavored list, but they might be able to stay home if you're one of the lucky stars. If you're not, you're coming into work live 1, 2, maybe 3 times a week, depending on how WWE wants to use you. Well, Tabitha Rivera says, Con, please don't stop making your live stream over a god dang company who obviously can't get in their head that millions of viewers are going to AEW. Here's the thing, though. I can't in good conscience continue to, one, profit off of a company that is so vile like WWE and showcasing that they do not care about their talent that lays their bodies on the line for them. They don't care. So it's tough for me to get invested in something like that. WWE over the last little bit just completely plucked me out of their inner circle of just loving this company and loving what they're doing, and so happy about WWE trying to entertain us during a pandemic by recording all their shows on the lead up to WrestleMania, still filming WrestleMania in front of 0 fans. I thought that was perfect, and honestly, I thought WWE should have went till Mania and then sent everyone home. If WrestleMania was the final spot, the ending here of this time, imagine that the final image we saw before going on a hiatus here was Drew McIntyre raising that WWE Championship high, and how excited we would have been to get back to watch wrestling after a 3, 4, 5 month break, whatever it may be. That's the way that it should have happened. That's the way WWE should have went about it. When I heard that they were going to be filming their shows after WrestleMania, I was like, okay, it's not great. It's not the best option, but I understand. Maybe they want to tell a little bit of a story. Maybe they want to close up these stories, and they've got a few more days to record. Great. Let's record like 6, 8 weeks of television in advance, throw it on the TV, and hopefully by the time that all that airs, you can come back to live viewing. That's what I was hoping WWE was going to do after I learned the fact they were continuing on shows after WrestleMania. They clearly didn't do that, but for whatever reason, Vince McMahon just randomly decided, hey, we're going to go live again. And you know what? We're going to be deemed an essential service. And you know what? We're going to pay the state of Florida $18.5 million and dangle WrestleMania in 2022 over their heads and say, hey, look, come get this. Come get WrestleMania. Come get WrestleMania 22. Come get WrestleMania 22. Come get it. Come get Mania 22. Come get it. Come get it. We're an essential service. Come get Mania 22. Come get it. Come get it. That's what they did. And now they're firing talent as a result. Let's go back here to the site. Let's see if there's any more. Once again, just recapping for everybody. Kurt Angle, Rusev, Drake Maverick, Zack Ryder, Curt, Hawkins, Karl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Heath Slater, Eric Young, Rowan, Sarah Logan, No Way Jose, Mike Chioda, Mike Canales, Maria Canales, EC3, Aiden English, Leo Rush, Primo, Epico. All of them are released. We are still just waiting right now for some NXT people to be released, apparently.
People of San Diego.
That's so loud.
Of course, every day is Rusev Day.
All right, every day is Rusev Day. Pour milk before cereal says, I heard Kari saying, can you see if there's truth or not? Yeah, we'll take a look here, man. Twitter sometimes has some good points being made. This is one of them. Just to let everyone know, Rob Gronkowski is still an employee of the WWE. But none of these talented wrestlers are. How do we keep talking about this? Here. And it grows deeper, everyone. WWE stock price literally went up today and started really growing when the releases started. Stockholders wanted their continuous growth, and they got it through the pain and suffering of those who lose their job. No way. Oh, thanks, Sarah Small, for becoming a new member. I appreciate it. Wow. I would love to be able to bring you guys some nice news here today, but there isn't. There just isn't. Breaking news, the WWE Universe has requested its release. Yeah, there you go. I'm not watching this company that has $1.5 million, just $0.5 million and can pay legends like Goldberg, Undertaker, and many others, but can't pay their talent. Even though we shit on the business a lot, we have to feel bad for the people who lost their job today. Yeah, that's the main thing at the end of the day. Lots of people have lost their jobs today. This is kind of cool, though, from Jeremy. I asked once again earlier. He says, let's honor those who are released by WWE today. Reply with your favorite moment, either inside or outside of the ring, that involved anyone released. Sarah Logan was with the Riot Squad. No Way Jose. Didn't watch much of him besides being jobbed. Fair enough. Mike Chioda, he was amazing ref in my opinion. Mike and Maria, debut in 2016. Cool. This is the greatest love I've ever known. Yeah, that was great at the time. Too bad we didn't get to see more of it. EC3 North American Champion. Yeah, the ladder match. Yeah. That was pretty good. Aiden English with Rusev Day. That was great as well. And Primo and Epico. Tag title picture early 2010s. I would go ahead and say Epico and Primo for me must have been Los Matadores or Los Matadores with El Torito. That was probably my favorite time with Epico and Primo. They were such a stupid tag team, but at least it was fun with El Torito. That we LC match between El Torito and Hornswoggle was great. He meant their re-debut there, Forever Atheist. I'm pretty sure you knew that as well. Okay. Gotta give, the tweet's over here. Gotta give something here to NXT for giving them 30 days to kind of figure out what it is, but can you imagine, personally, imagine being a low-ranking NXT talent who got released and can't go wrestle anywhere else right now, and you're only going to have 30 days of compensation at the end? Yeah, 30 days isn't enough. Should be at least 90. That's not right there as well. That's not right there either. It's better, but still, you've got nowhere to work right now. That's the thing that I don't want this to get construed anyway or anything like that. WWE did not need to do this during a pandemic. Straight up facts. Fire them after. Make your savings after. If that's what you wanted to do, do it when people can work somewhere. When people can go elsewhere and work. People can't go elsewhere and work right now. And all I can think about is poor Drake Maverick, poor Curt Hawkins, poor Zack Ryder. The list goes on and on. Deonna Purrazzo. Like, no way, Jose. What are they going to do? Like, what? It's literally tearing me up to see wrestlers being treated like this right now. What else is here? 9. Okay, all right, folks. Take a look at this tweet right here. WWE is promoting the WWE Network 9 minutes ago. 9 minutes ago, they promoted the WWE Network. They want your money. How do we... What else is there to even say at this point? I'm just literally getting more and more mad every single name that I see. Like, just look at this name. Look at those names right there. By OK Fabe. Look at those names right there. Jordy Griffin, he says, does WWE champions are forced to be released? Do they have to let go of the championship titles? If they were released from WWE, yeah, they would have to let go of the championship titles. Either that or WWE would just have to make some new ones. Yeah. But man, I'm waiting for that one more big name, and I'm scared to hear it. I don't know who it's going to be. Like, it's so frustrating. Man, some of the greatest people I've shared life with. I love you all. That's Dax Hardwood right after he got released from the WWE. Well, not right after he got released from the WWE, but he was released not too long ago. Now he's tweeting out to his friends who got fired. David Finley says speechless. Yeah. Lio Rush is one of the most incredibly talented in-ring flyers I've ever seen on this or any side of a wrestling ring. He was able to overcome depression and return and become Cruiserweight champion. Kudos to him. His comeback was fun while it lasted. To brighten the day, I want to take a few moments to give some former WWE employees their flowers. They could use some positive energy right now, so I'm creating a thread of praising their talent. Feel free to join in with whatever you praise. There you go. John Kerry says, get ready for the Oh, Heath Slater just posted something here. Get ready for the NXT releases. Yeah, we're getting ready for them right now. But here's this right here. Heath Slater says, I know everyone is waiting to hear my response to my release from WWE, but after 16 years, I'm going to need a little more than a few hours to really digest all of my thoughts and emotions. For now, thank you for all of your kind words and support during this time. 16 years. Imagine 16 years of your life doing everything for that company, doing everything, jobbing out, gimmick after gimmick after gimmick, emotional runs, great storylines, picked last, not even drafted. Heath Slater was a company man. How do you treat people like this? How do you treat people who have put 16 years into your company like that? How do you do it? We'll see their crossbow. We're waiting to see. But yeah, frig. Like, this is just... Which release here today, guys, are you most surprised about? Which release are you most surprised about? Because I'm really starting to... this is weighing on me a lot here. This is weighing on me a lot. Jordy Griffin says they should go to AEW to get even with the WWE when it's all over. Yeah, wasn't Zack Ryder there for ages too and gone just like that? Gone with a phone call. Yeah, gone. Just gone. The OC, people basically saying the OC is the most surprising one. And you know what? I think that's safe to say. You know what? Has there ever been a group or even a individual that went from the main event of WrestleMania, because you got to remember the OC main evented day one of WrestleMania, go from the main event of WrestleMania to being released in like 2 weeks? Has that ever happened before? The answer is no. Has it? No, it hasn't. I know Goldberg and Brock Lesnar both split after WrestleMania one year, but you know, like, Kurt Angle tweeted out here, I wanted to say thank you to the WWE for the time I spent there. I made many new friends and had the opportunity to work with so many talented people. To the superstars, continue to entertain the WWE universe as well as you possibly can. They're the best fans in the world. It's true. Bella Twins, Nikki and Bree have tweeted out saying, today has been a sad and tough day so far for the whole WWE family. Please send a lot of love and light our way. We all need it. I hope they meant our way as in like the WWE family, not just towards Nikki and Bree. You guys didn't get fired. But yeah, tough day in the WWE for sure. Darkest day in WWE history in terms of talent being mass released. Well, more great news to come on out of this one here. So let's get this one covered. The XFL is up for sale. After shutting down all operations and filing for bankruptcy, the XFL has begun the process of seeking a buyer in order to pay creditors. Just like All right. Keep talking about this one. Let's just take stock that, according to Forbes, Here you go. Here's WWE's payroll. $3 million for Goldberg, $10 million for Brock Lesnar, you're about to freak at this one. $2.1 million for Shane McMahon, $15 million for Tyson Fury, $3.5 million for Bobby Lashley, $5 million for Cain Velasquez. Around $30 million could have been saved last year. Most of this list is the reason they have the money they have, or they do. They're draws that put asses in seats no matter their age. WWE Creative is struggling to produce quality storylines, so this is how they convince people to come to the shows and pay-per-views. These people are needed. Yeah, actually, no. No, they're not needed. Goldberg, not needed. Brock Lesnar, needed. Brock Lesnar, needed. Shane McMahon, not needed. Tyson Fury, not needed. Bobby Lashley, okay, you know what? He was a big deal coming in. He was worth the $3.5 million at the time coming in. He's kind of floundered on the main roster, but that's because you didn't put Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley in Saudi Arabia. And $5 million for Cain Velasquez, not needed. Like, not Andrade, right? This better not be Andrade. Better not be Andrade being released as well. Holy crap, man. Natalia's tweeted out, "My heart is heavy today. I love my WWE family so much." Biden says, "Bro, you are doing the right thing. I am with you in this, and my bio's not a WWE fan. I'm supporting you." Well, thank you, my friend. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that's not true. Going to be a weird vibe in the NXT locker room tonight. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. Saddest day for, you know what? Not the saddest day in wrestling history, but definitely one of the more sad days where you realize Vince McMahon is Vince McMahon, right? Sure, you know, for wrestling fans, I am positive, and I didn't get to live through these, to be quite honest. Well, I didn't get to watch it as a wrestling fan. I'm sure the death of Eddie Guerrero, the death of Chris Benoit, until obviously all the other stuff that came out, the death of Owen Hart, those three are probably some of the sadder days in the history of wrestling. I hate to say that people being fired is up there with deaths, because it's not necessarily. People are taken way too soon off of this life, but the fact of the matter is that these wrestlers have lost their income. They have lost their livelihood, and not just some wrestlers, a lot of wrestlers, and a lot of wrestlers who don't have the ability to go work elsewhere right now. And here's even the sadder part, you know, wrestlers don't necessarily have the ability to go just say apply to McDonald's or apply to Tim Hortons right now, or what have you, because even if they needed a minimum wage job just to get through until they could get booked for wrestling again, people aren't hiring right now. You're not hiring. There's a pandemic going on right now. No way people are hiring. So it's sad. It's a very sad day. Hashtag Black Wednesday. A lot of people have been saying that, right? My, oh my. Let's go back here to Twitter, because sorry, just looking through. People asking me, am I doing the CMU? Today is a little too crazy of a day. I know that we had the CMU planned. The CMU is actually ready to go right now. My PlayStation is on. I could actually even show you at the very moment. Literally, the Conman universe is good to go like any second here. It'd be like right there, and I'm pretty sure, okay, PlayStation is not connected at the very moment, but we're ready to go with the Conman universe sort of thing if we wanted to move into that. But there's just a little too much going on right now. So we'll figure out what's going on with the CMU, okay? I really have not thought about it during this whole time. I've been live now for, what, 2 hours and 10 minutes we've been talking about this. Wow. 2 hours and 10 minutes we've been talking about this here today, and there's still more releases going on. John Carey says, possible that Champa could be released, as he said previously that he doesn't want to go to the main roster and there could be no plans from NXT. If Champa gets released, he's being signed by AEW and becoming a top star over in AEW. There's not a chance in hell WWE is doing that.
Soulless bastard. When it comes to Mr. McMahon, he is a greedy, money-grubbing, soulless bastard. When it comes to Mr. McMahon,
I think that's safe to say.
For anybody, because ever since I walked in the door of that damn company in 1995, you son of a, all you did was see fit to me over, screw me around, try to yank every title I ever won from you, and then every time a Stone Cold started to go up, you tried to bring me down. You're a you son of a, and I don't appreciate a thing you ever did for me, because in my eyes, you're a lying second, and that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
That's accurate. That is accurate. Uh-oh. Here we go, Mike Bennett.
Put this
Mike
video
Canales.
out, while thoughts are still in my head. I just want to thank everybody. Maria and I got released today from WWE, and it sucks. You know, we didn't see it coming, but there were a lot of talented men and women today that got released. And my heart breaks for them because I know them. I travel the road with them. They're super talented. But beyond that, they're good humans. They're good people. They're family people. They're hard workers. And I'm so proud to call them friends and co-workers. But thank you to all the fans and the supporters who have been there with me and Maria for as long as we've been doing this and have been there since I started at WWE or even before on the indies. I love you guys. You guys have poured on this love and support that I'll never forget. I will never forget. And these times are tough. They're hard. But we're going to be all right. We are. We're going to get through this. Maria and I, we will get through this. We beat my addiction together. We will beat this. Maria and I are raising a family together. There's nothing we can't do. And you know, I know it's cliche, I know it's corny, but it's so true. It doesn't matter how hard you hit. It matters how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That's what it's all about. Life will constantly knock you down, but you have to get back up and move forward. You have to keep going, because what other choice do you have? You know, my wife just took Carver to his doctor's appointment today, and he's healthy. 2 months old, and he's super healthy.
That's
Freddie's
good.
Upstairs sleeping right now. She's super healthy, and that's all that matters. From the bottom of my heart, I want to thank the McMahon family. I want to thank Triple H. I want to thank everyone who let this little kid in a grown man's body live out his dream. And I want to thank all the fans, honestly, from the bottom of my heart. I love each and every one of you.
Sad. Still sad, though. Rhea Ripley tweeting out, heartbroken, I don't really know what else to say, in response to Drake Maverick. What is this one here? What do we got? Ho ho! Sin Cara, boom, laying down. Just a little bit of a tweet right there. The former Sin Cara in WWE, and you still wonder why I left. That is telltaling. That is telltaling right there. All right. Wow. Sin Cara just throwing down that heat right there. But again, like, guys, I think we're unfortunately... I mean, I've been saying this for the last little bit. I think we're done, but, like, I don't know. I'm waiting for maybe some more NXT releases. I'm here on WWE.com. I don't see any new names. Holy moly moly. Aww. That's a great tweet right there. Thank you to all of these superstars. You know what, folks? I think that is probably a way to kind of wrap this all together. We're gonna give this just a few more minutes, just making sure that no other superstars here. I mean, I can't say for sure. It's 5:29 p.m. Anything can still happen throughout the rest of this night. I mean, we're still on the lead up to NXT tonight. What the hell? WWE is probably sitting there saying, which people in NXT are we cutting? Which people are we phoning right now? I don't know what to say, man, anymore. I really don't know what to say about this. It's such a sad time for all these superstars that you see up on the screen. Your EC3s, Eric Youngs, Luke Gallows, Karl Anderson, Heath Slater, Kurt Angle, Sarah Logan, Hurricane, Rowan, Mike and Maria Kanellis, No Way Jose, Curt Hawkins, Zack Ryder, Primo, Epico, Finley, Drake Maverick, Lio Rush, Rusev, Lance Storm, Aiden English, and then, of course, the guys that we just lost on, I think it was last week, Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson. That's a lot of talent released. It's a lot of talent released from WWE that have been around for a while. Now, I know, unfortunately, this is one of the things with wrestling where over a short period of time, you know, you gotta get people out from the bottom in order to make room to have people come up through the top. But this is not the time to do it. I look across all these superstars that still, you know what? If I'm being objective here and I'm not trying to say any of these people deserve to lose their job, because they didn't. Not a single one of these people deserve to lose their job. What I will say, though, is that people like Gallows and Anderson, people like Sarah Logan, EC3, Rowan, Drake Maverick, even Lio Rush, Rusev. There is so much more for them to do in WWE. So much more. I know when you look up and down this roster, people like Eric Young, unfortunately, Heath Slater, Mike and Maria Kanellis, Curt Hawkins, Zack Ryder, No Way Jose, Primo, Epico, Aiden English. You know, you look at those superstars and you say, okay, I understand a little bit of a reason why those people got the cut, but still, it shouldn't happen here. It shouldn't happen in a pandemic. You should not have to be fighting against your employer for your job and worrying about your job during a pandemic. You shouldn't have to worry about it. But here we are. Anything new? Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything brand new here. Oh, here's Hurricane Helms.
When I'm feeling blue, all I have to do is take a look at you, and then I'm not so blue.
Aw. You know what, though? That right there from Hurricane Helms is probably one of the most telling stories of some superstars and what they get to do now. They get to go home to their family. They get to be with their family. Not saying it's good. It's not good. Not saying anybody should have to be worried about not earning an income. But if there's a silver lining for any of this, all these superstars that are released now get to be home with their family, where I do believe every single person should be home with their family. Zack Ryder, folks. I think Zack Ryder has now tweeted out some stuff. Yes, he has. So let's take a look at this. Zack Ryder says, the only thing I wanted to do in life was wrestle. I'm grateful I spent 14 years living my dream in WWE. Thanks to my fans and everyone who believed in me. As I was getting released, I was looking at this photo and smiling. I'm always ready and beyond excited for the future. Hashtag not there. What a photo. What a great photo. What a great photo. Here we go. This is a tweet with just nobody really attached to it, with no interaction, but this is actually a good little take right here. It sadly wouldn't surprise me if it turns out that everyone who lost their jobs at WWE today spoke out at being made to work during a pandemic. Seems like the sort of thing Vince to do. I don't think it's going to be all, but I wouldn't be surprised if some superstars did speak out on the situation, and that's the reason they got terminated. Yeah, I agreed right there. Again, if you're one of those people thinking this is a game trying to predict who do you think WWE will release next, shame on you. Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. It's not a game. These are I'm really hoping this is the end. I'm so very glad to sit here and say that there isn't any releases coming across my timeline at the very second, but like it's tough. It's you don't know what's about to happen. What's this one right here? Taylor Hendricks says, you're a weird... Whoa. What a weird, terrifying day it is. I love you guys, and I promise you, whatever we do next, we're shaking the world. From the first time I met you at Ring of Honor, everyone could clearly see you were going to do some amazing things in the industry. So much talent. Can't wait to see what's next. Keep your head up. Show them why you're the best in the world. It's a great little tweet right there. Who's heel jobber? Yeah, I'm not going to play CM Punk's pipe bomb, unfortunately, on the stream. That will get it shut down for copyright, probably. But yeah, I think that probably is it. We'll see. Let's see over here. Leo... 3 minutes ago. Yes. Yeah, okay. So there doesn't seem to... Oh, Rusev. Yeah, there you go. I really want to go to Fightful real quickly here, folks. Let's see if there's just anything over on Fightful right at the very moment. NXT Star Cut, so I think that's probably... Oh, I am a Patreon. Come on now. I gotta get that news. Fightful Select, right? Anyways, it doesn't look like there is anything new right now on Fightful, but... What is this right here now? Yo, yeah. Braun Strowman's little rant on Instagram didn't go well anymore. 2 of his close friends are released. That's absolutely true. Wow. All right, everyone. Unfortunately, I believe we're... not unfortunately, but I think that's going to bring us to the end here of the show today. We're about a little bit away from going live with AEW. That's right, we will be live with AEW here tonight. No NXT because WWE is well, you guys have heard my thoughts on WWE here. They're just super, super shady, super, super, super scummy. Not enjoying talking about WWE right now. Not enjoying the fact they're deemed an essential service or any of that stuff. So really quickly here, folks, gotta talk about this. So WWE's come to the terms of the release with Kurt Angle, Rusev, Drake Maverick, Zack Ryder, Curt Hawkins, Karl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Heath Slater, Eric Young, Rowan, Sarah Logan, No Way Jose, Mike Chioda, Mike Canales, Maria Canales, EC3, Aiden English, Lio Rush, Primo, and Epico. All right, those are the releases. I hope that brings you guys all up to date. That was 2 hours and 25 minutes of just mayhem in the wrestling world. I can't reiterate it enough. It's been pure mayhem, to say the least. So, unfortunately, everyone, that is probably one of the darkest days in wrestling history. One of the darkest days in wrestling history. Lots of people released. I want you guys to remember what's important during this time, right? Remember to spend the time with your loved ones if possible. If you are not able to see your loved ones, make sure you get in contact with them. I know everyone is struggling during this time. I'm struggling too. Everybody is. So make sure you guys take care. You stay safe, okay? And to all the wrestlers out there, thank you for your time. Thank you for putting your lives on the line every time you step foot inside of that ring. You deserved better. You deserved so much better. And I am so incredibly saddened that WWE chose to go this direction during a pandemic. To all the wrestlers that were released, my thoughts are with you and your family. I am sorry you are going through this. But us as wrestling fans, we will pull you through on the other side. We will keep rooting for you. We will keep following your careers. And I promise you that you will land on your feet. I promise you wrestlers will be okay and wrestlers will prosper and thrive in the future. But one last thing that I gotta say, and I want the entire chat here to say it with me. Fuck you, Vince McMahon. Good night, everyone. I will see you for AEW in just a few short hours.